I had someone who loved me, not the performative kind, not the I like the idea of you kind, the kind where she actually listened, where I could talk about something I was passionate about, my plans, my goals, things I was building toward, and she was just there, fully, not waiting for her turn to talk, actually there. And she'd share hers too and I'd listen. We had that and I fumbled it. Not in one big moment, slowly, the way you don't notice water draining until the tub is already empty. I was going through something back then, bad headspace, struggling to keep up with life. I started working to support myself, barely keeping it together. Instead of just saying that, instead of being honest with her, I pushed her away, said mean things on purpose. Not because I wanted her gone, but because I couldn't figure out how to say, I'm drowning right now and I don't know how to be what you deserve. So instead, I just made it easier for her to leave. Yeah, I know. Great logic. Looking back now with all the clarity that distance gives you, whether you want it or not, I could have done things differently. I could have managed my emotions better. I could have just talked to her, but I didn't. And she quietly stopped trying, and that silence became permanent. For a long time after, it would hit me in a small moments. A song, a place, something I wanted to tell her. My brain for just half a second goes, she'd want to hear this, and then it remembers. That half second is the part that never really goes away. 3 years later and it's still there. Not every day, but enough. Then one day, out of nowhere, she appeared in my server. Not a text, not a reach out. A mutual friend had invited her and suddenly she was just there, in my space. And I didn't know what to do with that. I was shocked, confused. I didn't know what to think or feel or say. I was going through something again at the time, heartbroken from someone else I'd tried moving forward with. And now here she was, unexpectedly, like the universe thought that was a good idea. And she asked me, is there anything you want to say to me? And I had everything to say. I miss you. I think about you more than I should. I'm sorry. You deserve better than the version of me you got. But she had someone, and I wasn't going to be that person, the one who says the selfish thing at the wrong time just because he finally feels ready. And so I said, no. And even if I did, it wouldn't be right. You have someone, and I meant it. But it still cost me something to say it. Then not long after, I heard her voice. She didn't know I was there. She wasn't talking to me. She was just present. And I just listened. And something in me went completely quiet. Because she was still her. Still the person who used to sit with me and listen to everything I wanted to build. Everything I was working toward. Still the person I told my future to. And I just felt undeserving. Not in a self-pity way, in a factual way. I gave up the right to that, back when I chose the easier, cowardly thing over and over instead of just being honest with her. You can miss someone and know you don't get to have them back. Those two things can exist at the same time, and it's one of the heaviest combinations of feelings I've ever carried. I'm not telling you this for sympathy. I'm telling you because I think a lot of people are sitting on their own version of this. Someone they took for granted. A connection they let erode because life got hard and they handled it wrong. And if you still have that person, if you're in it right now and you're struggling to show up, just say so. Say you're struggling. Say you need time. Say something real instead of saying something cruel just because it's easier. Don't wait until the only thing left is hearing her voice from across a room and feeling like a stranger who used to know her. The version of you that fumbled it isn't who you have to stay as, but you have to decide that. Actually decide. Not just feel about it and move on to the next thing. There's a difference and I'm still learning it.